Yeah. You know what? I don't know what the is going on here anymore. Look, I have a dog. What's a language you'd like to learn? I don't know. Probably English. I don't know. Does anybody remember the girl group Dream? No. Wait, is that their name? Forgettable. Running a country is very stressful. I was about to say special. What's wrong with me? Just because you had turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. None of this is funny. It's not that funny. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god, I have to giggle so bad. It wasn't even that funny. It's so sad how it hurts. I'm crying. Chungus hates it. Come back, honey. It was like silly or whatever. It wasn't that funny. But I can't stop laughing. It was so stupid.
No, actually, definitely did kill himself. We saw a video footage.
Oh my god! I can't stop crying! Hi, honey. It's okay. This isn't something that you just announced, sir. I think Courtney just broke. I know. It was funny. Oh, Chungus, what's wrong? Can someone please? I was gonna say, I don't know anymore. Oh, my fart cone. It just encourages retarded behavior. Oh, you guys. I don't think we need to watch some dude with a wine-stained mouth who brushes his hair with a balloon whine and cry about a man he hasn't spoken to in 10 years. It was fine. What was I doing again? Poor kid. It was kind of his fault. I'm drinking my Coors Light. Kiss my husband goodnight. Then I got in my truck. And then I yelled out, "What the?" This ain't your typical honky tonk. It's a really good song. A beep, 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 beep. This has been an Penelope show. Do, 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 do. We're do, no, no. Boop, 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 boop. It's the Penelope show. That's your song. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Do, do, Do-do-do-do. Beep, 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 the Penelope Show. Oh. You couldn't give a about this, could you? Yeah. So what I've gathered from this is that I don't know what I'm talking about. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Babbling, Courtney, Brooke, where we are all a bunch of ding dongs. Fun stuff coming up, I hope. I started like planning out video ideas, but it turns out what I was going to go for is a ripoff of something that like a lot of people do already. But not that easy to find the proper content for it. So I was going to do it earlier today, but it turns out I don't really have enough content to work with. So, well, but I did come up with a lot of really cool things for us to do for members, for a members only stream. I'm going to start learning German again. We got to restring my guitar and tune it and start learning new songs. But then also, today I discovered that this part I didn't discover, but there was my mom dated a guy that was in a band when I was a kid. And we used to have to go to his concerts with her. I was like 8, like 7 or 8, very young. And her best friend was dating the lead singer. My mom was dating the bass player guy. And found out they have a YouTube channel. They scraped up all of their songs from the 90s and created very terrible music videos for them. I think there's like 1 or 2 songs that they made videos for back in the 90s. And then, but the other ones, it was just very weird. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a bunch of, I don't know, different imagery cut together. So I thought I would expose members to that music. I think it'd be very fun. Courtney's like, some guy's named Soundgarden, I think was their name. Not sure. No. Is that why you went to Kurt Cobain's funeral? He's my real dad. It's possible he's my real dad. Well, maybe not. I mean, he loved crazy ass bitches. And my mom is definitely one of them. But I went to Kurt Cobain's funeral because my mom really wanted to go. You had me at exposing members. Oh, you had me exposing members. Awesome. Ooh, artsy music. No, it sounds like every other band from the 90s. Honestly, it's kind of a surprise when you hear the music and then you don't hear Scott Stapp singing. The one song that I was listening to, I was like, oh, this intro sounds like it could be like any Bush song. So that's what we're working with here. Carrie R, you look very nice this evening. Thank you. But yeah, so lots of nostalgia there. Very fun. I'm very excited. Let's say hello to some folk, and then we'll see what we get to tonight, because I don't know. Carrie R, hello, and Morgan, hello. Love the thumbnail. Thank you. Courtney Ross, hello, and Vengeance Demon, hello. Oh, Courtney. And Brie the Booker, hello. Purple Panther, a blue-eyed all-American beauty. Thank you. Frank! A.V. Tom, hello. And Michael Coulter, hello. And Garvio, hello. Lounge Zinger, hello. And McGuinevere, hello. I really like this song. Viking, hello. Emma, hello. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. Do, 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 do. Penelope's the smallest cow I've ever seen, and she's like the most menacing. Lounge Zinger. Great lips of color. Thank you. It's a little combo. It's a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick that I bought back in 2019. It's Kim KW, which annoys me because I can't stand the Kardashians. But then it says NYX. Sorry, my brain malfunction. NYX butter gloss called Summer Fruit. Nice little lip combo. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. That's a great top. Thank you, Dirty Deeds. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Is it Second Coming? Is Second Coming? Hold on. It's not Second Coming, but hold on. Is that the band? The too rich or too poor, she's wanting me less, and I wanted her more. Bitter taste is cumbersome. Whoa, yeah, oh now, oh. Is that them? Oh. Too black or too white, too wrong or too right. Something tonight. The bitter taste is cumbersome. Is that them? Tell me your songs. Hold on. I have their Wikipedia up right now. Wow, they've had a lot of different members. I just want to know. Okay. Let's see your discography. This might be the one. Robert Lang. I haven't heard that name in so long. People wanted Robert Lang back in my day. Okay, Confessional, Soft, Finch's Eyes, Electric Head, Travesty, spelled wrong. The Song, Tonight, The Good Night King. Crap. It wasn't Second Coming. These guys, they didn't have like an. Oh, this is looking very okay. So the Love Evil. Okay, this is Creative Love, The Great Big Burn, Television Skin, Beautiful and Everything So Wired. Oh, it's coming after featuring Lane Staley. Okay, none of this is ringing a bell. These songs, so I don't know if. Okay, what band am I thinking of? Don't go down to the water's edge. I didn't do it. I saw who did. You know, okay, what band is that one? Jesus. It wasn't Jesus. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. That lady, she's a legend. Backhand, hello. This lady, okay, prepare your ears. Oh, that was Seven Mary 3. Okay, Second Coming. That album, the Love Evil album, like I remember I very vividly like that album cover, and like I I was like trying to pick up on like the punnery of it as a child, like, oh, Lovevil. Courtney, is your mom Mary of 7 Mary 3? Yes. Okay. All right. Chat knows it's 7 Mary 3. Oh, wait. I think that was also Dirty Deeds. You're she's I said Second Coming because they were a Seattle band from the 90s that didn't really get too famous. Here's the thing. The band, the bass player that my mom dated was in a band that didn't even get as famous as Second Coming. They didn't even come out with that many albums. They had one. Warrant. She's my cherry pie. That was Warrant, right? Courtney, what are we chatting about today? I don't know. I wish we could find your Red Sonja recordings. I want to hear your band more than your mom's ex-boyfriend's band. You know what's funny? My brother's actually on he's on a search right now. Because he was trying to find my cousin's band on YouTube and we couldn't. Well, he couldn't. And it's really funny because he would play a song and then I'd be like, nope. The screaming's not right. And like, but as he was doing that, I was like, I know that they had, because he was like, why the fuck do they have a YouTube channel? And I was like, because he just wants to sell his songs on 45s or whatever the hell, because like, that is just how our cousin is, just very like, no, man, everything in the 60s was how it was. And that's perfect. Like, shut up. Okay. Just shut up. We're here now. No one's going to buy your fucking record. Okay. So you either put it up on Spotify or whatever, or stop crying that no one will buy it. What are we going to do? But then I was like, I know that they had a MySpace page. I don't know what you're going to gather from that though. So he found their MySpace page and then found my band's MySpace page in their top 8. And I was like, that's right, sucker. And then he found a track listing of ours. Like there were a couple of our songs up there, but they won't play anything. So he's on a quest to see if he could find the original, because I did have our demo CD, but then somebody broke into my car and stole my CDs back in 2014. 2013, something like that. Buttwork Babies don't have an album out yet. That's true, but Red Sonja did have some recordings. I heard cassettes are making a comeback for some reason. Oh, these Gen Alpha kids are going to find out very quickly that what's a good word I'm thinking of? That the tapes are cumbersome. You know what I mean? That's where I was trying to go through. The tapes are cumbersome is essentially what I was going for. And you guys don't know this, but Cricket's head is like pressed up against Chunkus's butt. It's very cute. But yeah, tapes, man. Remember how it would be like if they got all messed up in the tape player and then you'd have to take it out and like use a pen to like, and then sometimes that would make it snap, but then also it would make it bend. And so then it would sound funky when it went over that. Records were actually more convenient when it came to that. I made a 2-song demo with a band I was in, no idea where that master is. I want to hear Courtney band music. Hope you find some. My brother even suggested that if we were to stumble upon it, that I should use one of the songs as my intro. Yeah, thank you for telling us about Chonga's butted cricket head. I honestly, Emma, I think of you every once in a while when I don't remember your exact comment, but I remember you said something and then you're like, but the most importantly, Chongas and cricket are sleeping butt to butt. And anytime I see them doing anything along those lines, I think of you immediately. Yeah. So I figured you of all people would definitely appreciate that update. Oh man, her head's not against her butt anymore. You leaned forward. Play bass. I dated Courtney's mom briefly. Frank changed his name. Tim F. Hello. Good evening, Caucosaurus. I'm keeping it very mysterious because this is going to specifically be for members only. So if you want to know any of the actual details of it, you have to be a member. We're going to have so much fun. But yeah, so soon. And also I have to start thinking, because so if I go back to learning, well, I do want to go back to learning German. I remember being on Duolingo, there was like bonuses and stuff um if you practiced if you practiced at like 6 a.m. I can't remember the exact time frame, but I remember 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. every single day. And so no matter what, I'm gonna have to practice during those times. So we might be doing some members only streams, learning German at 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it'd be 6 a.m. my time. I forgot to do something. Hold on. But yeah, I'm very excited about all of this. I'm excited to show you my mom's ex-boyfriend's band. And practice some German. Maybe learn a new song. There are 2 songs actually I didn't tell you guys about, but I'm very excited. I really want to learn them really, really bad. There's one called it's by Reliant K. It's called Getting Into You. I loved that song as a teenager, and to this day it actually really still makes me very emotional. And then there's another song. This one I want to do this because I think it'd be really fun to play it for Lila one day, but it's called Never Ready to Leave by Sherwood. That will be difficult because they have like different sections and different instruments in each section. So I'd have to, what's it called, transpose it or whatever to make it only acoustic guitar. James, what's up? Donka. Yeah. Bitte. I haven't practiced German in 2 years, and I opened that thing up. I was thinking it was going to be like, okay, Zeno, let's like do a little practice run. And it was like, nope, next lesson. I was like, excuse you, but I don't remember any of this at all. Help. Yeah, hers, Brentfürdig is some of the only German I remember besides individual words and certain conjugations. Yeah, I don't even my something. There are some things that I like kind of remember vaguely. I remember getting really frustrated by it too, because like little things like the is gendered depending on what you're talking about. So like you wouldn't say, so what was it? It was das, der, and die. And so you wouldn't say die bear, I think it was der bear, I think, right? So if I said das bear, it was wrong. Yeah, der, die, und das. And so der would be masculine, die would be feminine, and then das would be neutral. And then, but then like, so whatever you're talking about is also gendered. So your the was gendered based off of the gender of the thing you're talking about. So, and I remember getting annoyed with that because I would get it wrong because I was brand new to it, right? So I don't know. Holy crap, Courtney, what are you doing next Saturday for your birthday? I forgot that was when my birthday was. Oh yeah, mine and Mina are super annoying. Yeah, there's a lot of them that I'm like, what the? But then I think about the English language, and I have to tell you, there's a lot of things that I used to get frustrated with German, and I'm like, oh, to be honest though, like it's kind of the same situation where it's just sort of like you just kind of know. What? It's not. Wait, it is. I don't know what you're saying. What is not but is? So this is how it feels to be 24. Yeah, well, there we go. Lost my train of thought. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and start and like pick back up our I was thinking about this Saturday. Oh yeah, no, it's next Saturday, my birthday. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do a live stream probably during the day. And then but outside of that, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the stream. You're not going to Content House, right? No, I am not. I know it's coming up. It's coming up. Next Saturday, I'm doing a 10-mile obstacle race on a beach. Well, I definitely won't be doing that. I'm missing part of my leg. I can't even I can't really like run. Like I can, but I can't. You know, I don't know how to explain it. Part of the reason though is because I can tell, like, I know that my leg just needs me to move it around more. Like I need to run so that I can run, if that makes sense. Because after I lost part of my leg, I was able to like be active once it healed. You're missing part of your leg? Well, I'm missing part of my calf muscle. I lost it in a dance off. Yeah. Yep. That's that is what happened. Look at this cat. Oh, and that cat is very happy. A happy baby. A dance off? Did you get served? No. I won. I got, so basically I won and then I was doing like a victory lap and I was trying to break dance and then that's where I went wrong. You didn't lose in an incident raiding another ship or your secret pirate? No, I danced. I tried break dancing and then I couldn't because I'm white and I was over 30 at the time. I gotta send you more presents. What do you want? I don't know. Did you do the kangaroo? I don't know what that is. You mean like beats shit out of someone or something? The cat is very dead. It's not the dance off between you and Tim Pool. No, that was a rap battle. In my childhood home, in the front yard of my childhood home. Because who doesn't want warm and loving memories of Tim Pool in the front yard of your childhood home? You know, did Tanya Harding hit you in the shin? You would think, to be honest, the guy that I beat was a little bit bitter. Oh, the kangaroo is a very hard Olympic dance move from Ray Gun. I bet you could still have made the Australian Olympic team. I'm telling you, watching Ray Gun, it made me so angry because I thought I'm not trained at all, and I could have done more than that, even with my missing leg. Oh, but no. Morgan with the $5. Eat food. I did. I had a steak and a salad before the stream. Woo! You guys, I got this coffee. I started drinking this coffee because it said it had like, I don't know, magical powers or whatever. It does. I started drinking it. I got it Saturday night. I started drinking it Sunday morning and immediately was like, hello. This is like a much different caffeine. This is not like your typical caffeine buzz. And I don't feel like I'm crashing or anything. Like it's very insane. It feels wonderful. So now I just need to make, like a concentrated version of it so I can drink more in a shorter period of time. Because it feels like it's like a, I want to say miniature Adderall, but that makes no sense. It feels like it's like a reduced Adderall. And so I need to, okay. Hello, Rick, looking beautiful. Thank you. They must have sent the Special Olympic dance team on accident. With ray gun? To be fair, the only people I remember from the Olympics are ray gun, the Troon, and that shooter guy. Yeah, same. Okay. Let me. Frank gifted 5 memberships. Do 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 boop. Okay. Let me pull up the thing because I don't have it open. I never do, which I should. Live chat. Whoop. And who did they go to? JC. We know JC. Eric Garcia. Okay. Stewie Felt. A Train 495. Dave Sarah. I have seen one of those people in chat. Still no MA. All right. Well, that's exciting. I want to know what MA did to YouTube to deserve this type of treatment. It's called amphetamine. It's not in the coffee. It's not in the coffee. It's not. And there isn't amphetamine in the coffee. I mean, I don't know what it is. But if I made like a concentrated version of it and then like sipped it like an Italian, just put it, or whatever. I don't know. What did I just say? No idea. Instead of doing a slow sip, and then I can slowly sip the rest of it throughout the day or whatever. I don't care what I'm saying. MA might have YouTube Premium. I can't get gifted memberships because of Premium. What? No, I had YouTube Premium for like a year and a half, and I would get gifted memberships all the time. In fact, that was actually the most that I ever got gifted memberships was when I had Premium. It was like they were rewarding me for having YouTube Premium. Mix a little meth with your coffee and it'll get rid of the flu. I mean, at the very least, it'll definitely make you forget that you have the flu. Make your friends like, share, and subscribe. Yes, everyone. Chungus. That's not Chungus. That's Cricket. Look how long those legs are. Chungus's legs are like this long. Zuma, cool. Hello. I haven't seen you in so long. Bring back the cocaine to Coke. There's that too. Yeah, I have premium. You can get memberships. I got 21 gifted memberships to Nina's channel. What? Do you have YouTube Premium, Saw? It'll also get rid of your teeth. Yeah, get ready for some dentures if you wanna meth it up. Nah, I mean. God, I wish I could pull up the membership emojis. That cricket picture is, oh, it's so cute. 239 more subs needed. Ooh, did I get another sub? Excuse me. Yeah, I've been trying to like come up with ideas to make long form content videos because you know, you got to pump out more content than what I've been doing. You want to grow. And so far it's been kind of a because I was gonna do like Reddit farming, right? But man, you gotta do some real digging to get like the good stuff. I'm like, oh my God, that's gonna be like a full-time job trying to find like good stuff. I was really excited when I saw a subreddit called Am I Pregnant? I thought, oh, this is gonna be so good. No, because it's not the Am I Pregnant from like 2016. Sam, hello. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, it's not the Am I Pregnant from 2016, 2017. It is not. It's like women with fertility issues. Like, yeah, well, don't want this downer. I've been selling glasses and being sick. Oh no, I hope you're feeling better. Selling glasses. And making dinner. Yeah, well, you have to make dinner. I made 2 dinners. I made steaks tonight, but I also made food for the babies. And I broke my can opener. Had to get a new one. Mhm. It's not a baby story from TLC. No, it's the subreddit Am I Pregnant? And it's sad. It's not fun. I thought it was going to be, you know, like people asking the internet if they're pregnant. But it's like just very stupid questions. Andrew Thomas, hello. Electric or manual? Manual. I just friggin' I shattered it. It shattered in my hand. I am very strong. Oh, my dad collected glassware, lots of vintage retro stuff back to mid-century. Nobody wants it. Need to sell it off. Oh, yes. Well, can openers hate left-handed people. Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I think I just used it like a normal person. I just hold it with my left hand and then twist it with my right hand, right? Courtney, like the stories of women going to the bathroom, then popping out a baby on the toilet and not knowing, but like 9 months before that, where like it ends with everybody being like, wouldn't it have been easier for you to just go get a pregnancy test? Like, why are you asking this? Like, they would ask very, I mean, listen, I'm trying to remember like 8, 9 years ago. So I can't tell you that I remember specific stories, but they were just very stupid and hilarious. It's actually been fetching decent money. I paid for Villa Roma twice over. Nice. I haven't paid for it once. They actually make left-handed manual can openers, but I don't need that. This thing lasted like 6 years. You know, lasted probably longer than that. I don't know. It's just the screw for the part that makes it like spin around. That came out and I didn't know it, so I didn't know where to find it. And so as I was using it, it just like that's all. It has nothing to do with like because I'm not left-handed. I'm ambidextrous, by the way. Okay, so I can do things. I can do things right-handed. I can do things left-handed. It just depends on the activity. I cut with my right hand. I write with my right hand. Wait, no, I write with my left hand. I cut with my right hand. What did I just say? And then, yeah, by the way, I do it both ways. It just depends on the activity. What? Blech. I suggested Courtney for that show. True Dat was that would be fun. Most lefties are ambidextrous. Yeah. And that's me. Okay, Max, what up? Watching Courtney discuss crimes would be a dream come true. I'm like kind of here's the thing. I feel like I know about each case, but I would have to like go back and deep dive each case, because like you can give me like one or two like tidbits about something and I'd be like, oh yeah, it was this. Oh yeah, it was that. But then I'm like, I don't like the Sandra Birchmore. I'm like, Elisa Lamb, even Ted Kaczynski. I wouldn't say we're ambidextrous. We've just had to adapt. I was forced to adopt children because I'm ambidextrous. Jomini Ramsey and Menendez brothers, you knew a lot about. Well, the Menendez brothers, so a lot of people think that they were lying about the abuse that they endured because none of that was mentioned until the second trial. And I think that's like, that makes a big difference. I mean, that to me, that seems really suspicious, right? But then when you look at like their family, their whole family, like wants them out. They want to have them set free. Like they're on their side. They think that like the parents deserved it. And so like to me, I think that like the dad, if he was actually doing that, yeah, blow his brains out. And yeah, the mom, if she was complacent and like didn't care and was letting her kids be treated that way, yeah, blow her brains out. We don't need PDF files, and we don't need enablers of the PDF files. No. Wood chipper, bye bye. OMG, hi JC. So to me, like, if all that's true, like, who cares? It's just like a PDF file and an enabler. And the victims only took them out. They would never. I highly doubt they would be a repeat offender. Like similar to Gypsy Rose, you know, like her mom. I do feel like her mom was like mentally disabled and really needed to get help. And I would hope that like if she got help, that she would stop treating Gypsy Rose the way that she did. But at the end of the day, she's a child abuser. Like, I don't believe those two at all personally, but who knows? I mean, that's the thing. Like, I get like, especially because all of that, the information regarding like the abuse and everything, none of that came out until the second trial. So, but I just don't know, like, what was the judge allowing? That's one thing we have to take into consideration. Did the judge in the first trial allow that? Or just because maybe they told their lawyers, but like, did the lawyers want to use that as an argument? I could be mistaken, but if there's a motion to exclude, then it wouldn't be part of the public record that it was ruled to be excluded. Right. So there would be public record that there was a motion, but we wouldn't know the details of what was, I believe we wouldn't know the details of what was supposed to be excluded because it's supposed to be excluded. Is it true OJ had a former IDF member as a maid and she hated Nicole and she was never investigated after the murder? I had no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. What? No, what? It's like Ted Bundy did all those murders then before being out to death. He blamed it all on porn in that interview with a religious guy. I don't know. I don't know because what he did was his fault no matter what. The porn did not abuse him. I'm betting Newsom lets the Menendez brothers out on parole. No, they were both denied. Yeah. And I remember, gosh, back in November, there were whispers that there was a push to try and get them like set free. I feel like exonerated, maybe. I don't remember, but like completely detached, like no, like there wasn't any like probation or anything back in before they wanted him out before Thanksgiving. And it's like almost a year later and they're denied parole. I believe your Maxwell Epstein theory, however, case is solved as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's a little far-fetched. That picture with Ghislaine Maxwell is wild, and it wouldn't surprise me that a family that was like that obsessed with money and that obsessed with putting their daughter out on display like that, that they would end up doing something so perverted. And that, again, like, oh, but they found her body in the basement. Well, that's just what they told us. First of all, we don't know for sure if that was true. That's just what's put on in a report. But it very well could have not been her if there was an actual body found. That very well could have been planted, just like that ransom note. Doesn't your state have one of the highest rates of missing people? I have no idea. I mean, at one point in time, it probably did when what's his butt was out on the loose. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. But yeah, like they probably made a deal with Ghislaine Maxwell, sold their daughter, and then had to come up with some story about her dying. And all made up. There were a lot of pedos in the JonBenet Ramsey area, but no forced entry to the house. Well, and it was also like it snowed, but there were no footprints leading to the basement or exiting the basement, so they murdered her and then they left out the front door or something, or like, I don't know. I mean, the ransom note in itself was like, are we serious? We actually believed this was like a real ransom note. People believed this was a real ransom note. Really? That's insane. Bigfoot lives in your state. That's the rumor. I actually worked with a guy that wrote a book about finding Bigfoot. What the hell was that book called? I wonder. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Found it. And I feel a little bit traumatized. I'm not going to lie. Okay. You worked with Bigfoot. I worked with a guy who said he found Bigfoot. And my favorite thing about that, so like one of my coworkers was like, yeah, right, whatever. And he was like, give me your email. I will prove it to you. And he sent the pictures. And the person that he sent them to showed them to me. And I was like, what? It's just a bunch of trees. What did you see? It was just weird because I haven't seen that guy in a really long time. Like, I mean, I worked with him like over 15 years ago, or about 15 years ago. It was just like shocking to see his face again because he's kind of an ass. And then it was just, like seeing the book. I forgot. I forgot. Like all these memories are coming back to me. First, my mom's boyfriend's band and my band, and now this book. It's out of control. Courtney, my man wants to know what you think about the severed feet and shoes washing up on Washington State shoreline. They showed up in Canada too, right? I forgot about that. I don't know. Why aren't their bodies attached to these feet? Ruben, hey, I am Bigfoot. Do you live in Washington or in the PNW? I've worked as a park ranger for 12 years and I've seen some stuff that I couldn't explain. Oh, Zuma, cool. Have you played Fears to Fathom? Iron Bark Lookout? I kept calling it Iron Bark Out, and I still want to call it that. Because that's about the guy that was doing the park ranger stuff. You think we're all puppets for crooks? Papa, I don't understand. I've had Limelight by Rush stuck in my head for like 3 weeks. Severed feet wearing shoes. And like, where's the rest of the body though? How come why? Like, there's no other part of the body like at all. Just the feet in a shoe. Credit Courtney with not understanding. Courtney. You should stream Iron Bark Out since Chrissy isn't going to finish it. Practicing running. Limelight is a banger. Could be worse. Somebody, the other night, I was watching Assbud's stream and someone requested Limelight by Rush. And someone in the chat was like, oh, Geddy Lee sings like a wizard. And now that's all I can think of is Geddy Lee sings like a wizard. He does. Yeah. Maybe they were victims of a shark attack. And sharks don't like shoes. So what the fuck were they doing wearing their shoes that far out in the ocean? Who does that? You should be, and sharks don't attack you if you're just in your regular clothes. You should be in your wetsuit with no shoes on. I always thought he sang like Robert Plant. Does Robert Plant sing like a wizard? Hey, hi, this is a hi, hi. Man, he. I don't know who this is. I really like Sophia Isella. I don't know who that is. What about Courtney Love? What about I don't know why I had to pick her. But what about Courtney Ann Wilson? Donna Summers. I don't know anymore. Yeah, you get it. Must put aside the alienation. Get on with the nation. Why don't I hear it in my head and then I try to execute and it sounds like garbage. What about Going to Court? No. Courtney Stodden's music. Fun fact, Courtney was named after Courtney Love. I'm too old for that. Yeah, so I was born before the whole fame. Yeah, nobody knew who she was until I'd been around for a little while. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. Wait, Robert Plant singing makes you pregnant. Do you know this by firsthand experience? Is this what I'm named after Carrie lotion? I was technically named after a bottle of lotion. My mom found she named me Brooke, but then she found a bottle of lotion at like a little drugstore. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, Courtney Brooke." And she bought it and then took it home and was like telling my dad, Kurt Cobain. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Kurt Cobain, we have to rename her Courtney Brooke." She, which by the way, that fucking idiot. I had to do a little extra work to get proper documentation because not all of my documentation was named properly. Thanks, Mom. Frank, I'm named after hot dogs. Oh. Oh, seriously though, my mom used it a lot when she was pregnant with me. Maybe Kurt just wanted to drown naked babies. That was sort of coherent. You know what's very stupid though? Was that guy randomly decided to sue Nirvana for that, which is crazy to me. Because he wasn't upset with his parents for agreeing to it. They accepted $200. They didn't ask for any like type of royalties to give to their son who is on the cover of the album. So I would have sued them, not Nirvana. And it was all because like, oh, I was naked and he said that he like had some like emotional breakdown at like a baseball game or a football game or something. He was wandering around the stadium, was just like, this person see my penis, this person see my penis, this person. But at that point in time, he had already met up with Nirvana, with the remaining members of Nirvana, to do promotional events and meet and greets and stuff. And even on anniversaries, a couple of times he did like new photo shoots to replicate the one from the album. And then suddenly he's just like, you know what? I'm going to sue you guys for doing this. Not only did he randomly decide to sue over it, he friggin' reenacted it as an adult. Yeah, that's the part that really blew my mind. Was like, you reenacted this, I think, in more than one. I know it was like the 15-year anniversary, and it might have been a 20-year. I can't remember. I can't remember, but there was at least one. And then later, he decided to sue. The record label wanted to blur his penis, and Kurt Cobain demanded that it be shown, which I think they should have just photoshopped it out. I like, even as a little kid, when I saw that, I was like, why is this appropriate? This is, first of all, that's it. Hello. That's naked images of a baby. Do we not know what that means? Like, probably not 15. He'd still be too young. Oh, okay. Because he was a baby when they took the picture, so he would have been like 16. But the picture I saw him take, he was wearing his swim shorts, and so I don't know. Maybe it was just the 20-year. I don't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head. I have to look it all up. But like, just like you did a promotional shoot to promote the album after however long, and Like you were doing meet and greets and all this stuff, and then suddenly you're just like, I'm gonna sue you because I'm freaking out that everyone saw my penis. Like all I could think was like, dude, is your penis the same size? Because I would think that it changed by now, and technically we haven't seen it because that's not the same one. But I think it's wild. The parents should go to jail. Did Photoshop exist that earlier? Oh, photo editing for sure. Oh, for sure. I remember Cindy Crawford was talking about how heavily edited she was in magazines and was like, I wish I looked like Cindy Crawford. Because even as like perfect as she was, they still edited her photos. So that type of, I don't know if Photoshop itself specifically was around, but photo editing, absolutely. We had magazines editing photos for ever. So you could easily do that on record album covers too. Airbrushing is the old term. Airbrush it out, whatever. But yeah, just edit it out. Edit it out. Guaranteed that guy thought it was cool his whole life and just lied to try to get money. I mean, the thing is, like, the only thing I could think of is that he wasn't okay with it, but he was scared to speak up, and so was just like trying to be cool with the band. But that's like a lot. If you're really that like panicked about it and really that like not okay with it, I just don't understand why you would do a photo shoot. Airbrushing and X-Acto knives. Oh no. Yeah, cool with the bros, yo. Like, yeah, he was just, I don't know, trying to like, because it was, an extremely popular band. And even though they, their success, took a nosedive after Kurt died and all that, like, they're still very well known and still known for their success. Like, I would just imagine that he, if he wasn't comfortable, if he actually wasn't comfortable with it and was actually upset that he didn't have any say in it, which I think he should be, um, like he was just faking it, like faking, like pretending to be cool, buddy, because it was Nirvana that it's Dave fucking Grohl, right? Like, I would just imagine, like, yeah, Dave Grohl, I'm trying to be cool with Dave Grohl. And so I'm just going to pretend, but it just seems like that's still so much to do to just pretend like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this promotional shoot to like let everybody know that you can see me naked as a baby on this album cover. Maybe he shared the album photo on Facebook and they put him on a sex offenders registry. Well, I don't know. Could you think of how many young ladies that were negatively impacted by actresses by thinking actresses actually looked like that? I mean, I definitely I still have it in my mind that I can look like an airbrushed magazine cover. The greater tragedy is that Foo Fighters exist. Wait a minute. I think they have some bangers. Granted, I can't think of any of their songs past like 2003, but they did have some bangers. I think they had some bangers, right? You know who had some bangers? My mom's ex-boyfriend's band. It's so funny. Like these dudes that they were like in their 50s and they were like, we're gonna start a YouTube channel and we're gonna like make these weird music videos to go with our songs so we can put all of our music on YouTube. Didn't they mandate the vax? Foo Fighters? Well, I don't know if they have that I don't know if they have that authority. I think they're just a band. Is Dave Grohl one of those people though? What a weirdo. I remember Gavin Rossdale one day. Oh, does it scare you? I'm sorry. You should be used to that by now. I was I was walking the dogs the other day and I was like daydreaming. Well, not daydreaming, it was kind of a nightmare. But I was thinking about the time when I was gagging at the thought of Destiny, like just the thought of him. And then the image of him went in my head and I was like, bleh, bleh. Actually walking down the street. I thought, ladies, do you want to be bulimic? Have I got the greatest idea for you? No need to buy any Ipecac. Just look at a picture of Destiny standing on the beach. You will vomit in no time. I thought they mandated in 2021. You mean like they were pushing to mandate it? Healer, hello. I suppose I'm not too ugly for you tonight. I'm going to give you crap for that forever. Lauren Southern would disagree. I don't listen. What is the proof? We have the chats and it sounds like, they were into each other. I haven't read all the chats. So if there's anything specific you guys want to tell me it was said that's like, oh, they were banging. But it does sound like she was at the very least falling for him. No one knows why though. Oh, they required it for their shows. Other than Clapton, did any musicians push back? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anyone did. To be honest, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention because I didn't go to any events. I know that there were some comedians out there that would go to events or that would do events that were that you just have to show proof of a negative COVID test or a vaccination. I hung out with Gavin Rossdale once. He smelled really good and was really nice. Oh yeah, Gavin Rossdale. This is what he did. He was complaining about men that didn't some man that he saw that wasn't wearing a mask when he was out with his family, and he was like, "That's the least masculine thing you could do. Just be a man and wear a mask." I'm like, shut up. Listen to you, like sucking that government cock. Ugh, of course you're from the UK. Ugh, that's so normal out there. It's ridiculous. They need to overturn their government. They need to get rid of the royal family. Can somebody please explain to me why the UK loves their royal family so much? Like what? I don't understand. Like why do they love like having their paychecks just completely violated to let these people live in the lap of luxury while the common people can barely afford to eat? Like what's the appeal? So you can say like, yeah, but like, oh, we have princesses and stuff. Yeah, and they're lazy whores. That's all. I'm sorry, but Kate Middleton, that's a that woman whored herself out to be a princess. That's it. I want this title. I'm gonna fuck a guy for a title. To be fair, they're better than Starmer. Well, I mean, well, anyone is. First of all, like my cat is better than Starmer, and I don't even have one of those. But all they do is speaking engagements. Like imagine though, like I opened my legs just to get a title and to steal money from the citizens of my country. That is shameful. I don't care how many tiaras they give you. That is shameful. The royal family owns enough lands to sustain them for generations. And it's not even, they don't belong to them. They belong to the common people. The people of the UK are the ones who paid for that, not the royal family. That I'm like getting all worked up and I don't even live there. Fuck a ginger for a title too. How low can you go? Yeah, Meghan Markle. Woo! Kate married the dumb one to do it. He was considered, in her defense, he was considered the hot one back in that time. She should have known, though, looking at his father, what to expect. Frank doesn't know who Keir Starmer is. Keir Starmer is the Prime Minister of the UK, which is another reason why the royal family is completely useless. Like, the royal family was there because that was their version of a president, right? Hello, remember why we are America? We didn't want a royal family. We wanted to vote for who we had leading us. Remember that whole situation? So they, like, what was it, back in the 1600s? They started like slowly giving up their control or whatever. And then I think it was in the 1800s when they, what was it? Meghan Markle was a Nickelodeon TV star. She was? I just knew she was on Deal or No Deal. How did she become royalty? She opened her legs. Rear Stormer. Yeah, Rear Stormer is the Prime Minister of the UK. Hi, James. Can you explain to me why the UK loves the royal family? I'd take a royal family if we could actually get some deportations. Viking. That is like the opposite of what is going on in the UK. Come on. I thought Starmer was a band name. I need to pay better attention. Steph the Alter Nerd has her YouTube channel. Political Nerds is what it's called. So Steph the Alter Nerd is that channel, she talks about the royal family. And then she has Political Nerds where she talks about stuff going on in the UK. And the thing is, maybe I should have her on and have her explain to me why the UK keeps the royal family. Like, the thing is, yeah, when it comes to like, I don't know, I guess status or something, there is something special about like, yeah, there's like literal royalty, but why is it why is it royalty? Why is it royalty? Like, if your citizens are struggling to make ends meet, which, like, there are people you could watch, there are YouTubers right now that are from the UK that you could watch their videos. And I remember one very vividly talking about how she was struggling to make ends meet and how she was like looking for another job and wasn't sure like how much more content she was going to be able to make because she has a family, and like between like what she was making on YouTube and what her husband was making, it wasn't really like getting them where they needed to go. And I just think, like, if you are a part of the royal family, if you're genuinely a part of this family and wanting to represent your country, the last thing you would do is take their money and let them starve like that. Freaking kidding me? We have a constitutional monarchy, but why are you overturning your government is what I want to know. Why aren't you performing an insurrection? Why are you allowing this? I think it's tradition, but it's a bad one. It's a bad one that's hurting the people. What I think is you should petition to have a bill to get rid of them. If enough people vote for it, Bye-bye. And then they can't stay in any of the palaces because they didn't pay for them. It's not theirs. It's the people's. Anything that the taxpayers paid for, not theirs. They can't have it. Go get a job. Live under the laws that you enforce as a common person. You tell me if you like it or not. Ah. The people like it, just like the men in the silly tall hats. There's almost a civil war here in the UK. Oh, that's really scary. Like, there's something about that I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. But then I was like, that's terrifying. No one should have to endure a war. But people do. That scares me. But oh my gosh. I think it's very, very shameful. The amount of money that they have, because it's not like, oh yeah, so Will and Kate live in like a modest 4-bedroom home, right? They only have like a 1-car garage, so he parks his car outside in the driveway. Maybe it's a gated community or something, but like, they have to do their own shopping. Like, granted, we could say the same thing about our government, but like, we vote for these people is the part that really bothers me, is that like the princes and the princesses and all this stuff, like there's so many of them that do nothing, and they just get a completely free ride. But they live in the lap of luxury. It's not even like they're not even working. They're not struggling. Like, okay, you're not doing anything. Well, here's your top ramen. Good luck. Bloody peasants. Exactly. I would be infuriated if I was
It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
If I was a citizen of the UK. I don't know, like, because there is a part of me, I understand like the tradition and like I don't know the word for it, but like having a royal family, there is something, I don't know, special about it. Like, so I get it, but at the same time, like, yeah. So listen here, Toots. If I can't afford to make repairs on my Jetta, you can't afford a driver. Okay? You can't afford a house that has more than 1 story. You can't afford a car that's newer than the year 2000. You know what I mean? Like, you're not wearing designer clothes. You're taking my money. And if I can't afford to make ends meet, then you sure as shit shouldn't either. You're supposed to be representing the people. And it seems to me you are against the people. America has a royal family. It's called the Jews. The Kennedys were considered royalty for a long time. And then we got real trashy and people were considering the Kardashians American royalty. Does that bother you? I'm so sorry, honey. I wonder if Chungus was like trained as some type of like a working dog of sorts. Like, did she have an owner that had like respiratory issues or some type of an illness where if they coughed, gagged, sneezed, that they had like she would have to go get help, and then since like there's no one here to help, that she just runs away looking for someone and then falls asleep because she got lost trying to figure out what she was doing. Oh, you don't have to work anymore. I don't know if that's it or if she's just like high strung. Courtney, if I win 700 million tonight in Powerball, I'll fix your Jetta. Okay, but don't tell anybody, because remember last time when you said that if you win the lottery, you'd share money, and then everyone else wanted money too. Their drivers are born into it. His father was a driver for the Crown, as was his father before him. No, you can go be a driver for somebody else. If you'd purchased an Aston Martin or Jaguar, you might have a case. Take your Jetta concerns up with the Kaiser. No. Like a chunky, lazy lassie. She's perfect. You want to say hi? You guys, I have something special. I've been hiding her from you. I thought I'd get a different reaction to my cheapness. I don't require much. I just want my Jetta repaired, the house paid off. And with the house getting paid off, like I can figure that out. It doesn't have to be right now. But with the Jetta being repaired, that would make everything like real cool for me. Like my needs would require like less than $1 million. But I have is your Jetta broken? It's been broken. I don't know how to fix it. Help. Hold on a second. Hold on. Well, I guess that means it's a song and a jiggle.
Oh, we got another? That was amazing.
Look who's here. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You're very cute. Careful. Oh, you're very snuggly. Do you want to say hi? They love you. Do your wheezies. I love your face. I love her face so much. She's so cute. You want up here or do you want to go back to bed? Okay. Careful. See, look, everybody's excited to see you. It's the Penelope Show. That's why I love Courtney. She doesn't ask for new cars. Happy with the Jetta. I love my Jetta so much. I don't want a new car. I just want to, like, what I prefer to do is learn how to repair it myself. She matches the mic. Yes, she does. She's so big. Okay, Chunga is licking my hand. Chungus, come on. Her color is so unique. I know she has like the best markings that I've ever seen on a dog. You're pretty. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Okay, bye. Rude. GPT can fix it for you. My God. Wait, Cricket was licking Penelope? I didn't even see that part. Highlander too. I don't know what that means. But what I'm saying is I would prefer to just know how to. No, so YouTube, do you know how many dumb videos that are absolutely useless that you have to comb through because people tag their videos wrong to get views? Like I would be so specific about what I was looking for, and then I would get something that was like not a diesel. It was a wrong year, and I'm like, oh my God. No, 2006 Jetta TDI. That's what I need. And so you have to watch so many, like, no, I'll just go to friggin' school. I'll just go to school and learn how to do it that way. So I can tear apart my whole car, put it all back together, and I'll know exactly all the tools that I need, all the parts that I need, and then I can just ship them on over from Germany and I'll be fine. Because like, yeah, the YouTube stuff, that would take me, honestly, take me way longer to look up YouTube videos and find the right ones than it would to just go to school. Well, that sounds insane, but like I've replaced my crankshaft position sensor, my glow plugs, my glow plug harness. What else did I replace? There was something else that I had to replace. I can't remember. And now it took months months because I was just getting the wrong video after wrong video after wrong video. It was so irritating. So like I hate YouTube for that kind of stuff because they're all liars because they want your views. It's BS. Community colleges will fix them cheap sometimes. Yeah, I was thinking like if I were to go to school and learn it on my own, maybe I can be like, hey, would you like my car as a project? What does it need done? It needs a timing belt replaced. Then I need to get it detailed now, but it needs the timing belt replaced. I don't know what else might be wrong with it because it's been sitting there for like a couple years. Timing belt for sure. And then there was like a little screw thing that fell into somewhere that I need to remove. Community college is fun. I've never been. I haven't attended a community college class, so I don't know. I wouldn't know, but maybe it is fun. So an hour and a half in, and we have not touched base on any of the topics that we didn't get to last week. But we have Penelope. Cricket, come here. She's such a brat. Screw fell somewhere. Do you mean in the engine or around the engine? It went in. So when I was changing the crankshaft position sensor, there's like some hole right next to it. And so it wasn't an actual screw, but I had this screwdriver thing, but it had like a removable tip. And so I had one of the tips on there. And then I was trying to like, oh, and then it fell off into the hole. And so I don't know, like when I was trying to explain it to the mechanics, because I finally took it to the mechanic because I was sick of this shit. And I mentioned it and they were like, I don't know, I can't really tell. I'm not really sure, but maybe it fell in the bell housing. And I was like, you can't tell what noise is happening right now? Like you can't hear it rattling around. You can't. I was like, do you have a magnet? Do you have like a long magnet? That's what I need to do is I need a long magnet. I just need to take it and just in there in that hole and just take it out. Do you have a magnet on a stick? No, but I have a dollar store down the street. So, but I have to take so many things apart and put it back together. I should do that. But yes, I need the timing belt replaced. And when I was talking to the mechanic about that, they were like, oh, well, we don't do timing belts because they're kind of shady, is what he said. And I was like, what do you mean a timing belt is shady? You're the professional. You're charging me $150 an hour to tell me you don't know how to replace timing belts? This is insane. So yeah, they sell the telescopic magnet retrievers for pretty cheap. Yeah, that part's fine, but the timing belt, I don't know a single thing about the timing belt. Could you imagine though? I were able to just replace the timing belt and then charge that battery that's dead or then dead. That made me so happy. And then I'd have to get it detailed because yikes, people. The car is turning green. There's mold on the leather interior. This sounds too hard. Go straight for the tank. Fair. Wait, timing belt, easy peasy. I changed out my timing chain as an absolute novice. Well, then why was the mechanic acting like it was the worst thing in the world? Ugh. I just want to replace the timing belt. Dude, that'd be freaking awesome. I love that car. Because he's gay. Oh, that's fair. He could have made more money off of me. I don't understand. Plus, your battery probably needs to be recharged. It needs to be recharged. I don't know about replaced. I had just replaced it a couple years ago, but I don't know if it's just sitting there, if it's like, meep. Sometimes the easiest fixes are buried under all the difficult stuff and it's hard to get to. Well, and with my car, that is how it is because it's a Jetta and it's a diesel. So it might as well be freaking an H.H. Holmes house, just yikes. I don't know. It's the Penelope Show. Timing belts are not fun. Well, here's the thing. I don't have like mechanic tools, right? I have my hands. I have like some wrenches, some screwdrivers and stuff. Like I don't have any power tools to do all this. So like it's not going to be the best, but I'm intrigued. Because I would absolutely love to replace my timing belt and have that car running again. I love that car. Get a Haynes manual on your car. I don't know what that is, but I will look into it. I'm sure there are plenty of mechanics that would give you their tools. I'm sure there are. Which one of you in the chat is a mechanic and willing to travel? I'm not sending anybody to my house. I can tow it to the hotel parking lot. You're coming to my house. You need a ratchet and some Torx bits, sockets. Oh, I have some of those. Maybe $200 worth of tools. Start by taking out the cooling fan assembly. What? So I think Mayhem Bear is going to walk me through this in chat while I go outside and figure this out. If Megan can bang a ginger, you can bang a Jetta mechanic. No, thank you. I don't want to. I didn't say anything about coming to your house. Well, the car doesn't move. The car doesn't move. Go ahead. I'll wait. You guys will be waiting a long time. I don't know. I'm intrigued now. Who knows? Strap in. This will be longer than that deposition. Oh, man. I know. We didn't even get to the good part yet. We haven't gotten to anything. Because look at Penelope. It's the Penelope Show. Man, that'd be so cool. Live stream and IRL timing belt replacement stream. Maybe. I don't have like the equipment for that though. What's your car again? 2006 diesel Jetta. And it's green now. In case you're wondering. I should wash it and get all the mold out anyway, just because. I love that car so much. Hi, Juju. Chunga Choo Choo has not made much of an appearance tonight. My 06 wants to be friends with your 06. Engine size? I don't know. I think it's what, 1.9? I'm trying to think of like where. I was like, I keep wanting to Google it, but I'm like, no, you can't Google it, Courtney. That's not how this works. Yeah, memberships can fix Courtney's car through chat text only stream. Filament Sage is here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully one day I can get that thing fixed. I'm in. We can do this. I just look, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous right now. I am a little nervous, but man, I love that car. I do. I love that car so much. Oh, come here. Come here. Come say hi. Oh, here she is. Beep, 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 beep. Look at that big head. Oh, you're so cute. I love you. Yeah. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, look under the hood or engine compartment or on top of the engine. The size might be placarded there. Do you want me to go do that right now? I'm pretty sure it's 1.9. What is that? 1 point something? I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while. I just video chatted a guy through replacing a distributor on a Mopar 360. He was an absolute soy boy. Well, let me tell you, I have more testosterone, more testosterone than him. Promise you. What kind of doggo is Chungo and Cricket? I want one. They're Chihuahua mixes. I'm telling you. So, if you go to a shelter, there will probably be like 50 Cricket Chunguses. Like when I went to that rescue event, there were so many Cricket Chungus looking dogs. Well, there were so many. There was one Cricket. There was one dog that looked exactly like Cricket. It was same height, same size, same coloring, but she just had long curly hair. She was so cute. And then there was one that looked identical to Cricket. Again, same height, same leg length, same size, the whole thing. And it was a boy, and he had the short hair and everything. Oh, they're so cute. What is it mixed with though? Well, Cricket is mixed with, I think, a golden lab or something, and then Chungus is mixed with a wiener dog. It's 1.9 liter. I just Googled it. Okay. I knew 1.9 was a thing. So Frank. Oh, it scared me so much. Use this to buy tools to fix the Jetta or ice cream to help forget about it. Yay! I volunteered at a shelter for a few months and the little dogs went fast. There were never any around. Oh, well, this particular rescue event that I went to, it was like the majority of the dogs were Cricket looking dogs. And then I saw like, I think 2 huskies. And then there were like a bunch of Shih Tzus. Wow, thanks. The thing is that the thumbnail for that noise is a little butt with little like fart coming out of it, and my brain just went like, "Oh, Frank fart." Is their fur always that short? Well, there was the one Cricket dog. Her name was Pumpkin, and hers was a little bit longer, and it was curly. It was really cute. But like the majority of those dogs, they were like almost identical to Cricket. Oh, should we look at that rescue site again? adoptapet.com, where you can find a dog in your area that looks like Cricket. Remember that one time when we looked at the website and then we found a bunch of Cricket looking dogs, and then we also found that one dog named Penelope. There's only one Penelope. I'll take 2 miniature Doberman pinchers. I don't know if you. Can I just look at the dogs? Why are you. Dogs. There we go. Search. Only pets? No. It's adopt a pet. Stop telling me to log in. Oh, these doggies are so cute. Okay. I did not filter out the Chihuahuas just yet, but like, look at how dumb this dog is. Bosco. Take me to Bosco. Bosco. I love Bosco. Okay. Some of these dogs have very dumb names. Oh my gosh, there's some English bulldogs. Wow, there's like quite a few English bulldogs. There's a French bulldog? Oh my god, this dog looks mentally challenged. Look at that dog. Oh my god, that's the dumbest face I've ever seen. Oh my god. This is like one of my favorite things on the planet. Look at all these dogs. Lake? Why'd you name your dog Lake? Pandora? Boogie? Oh my gosh, and you're a Mastiff? Oh, I love you. There's another Bosco. George. George looks fancy. Jenga. Jenga looks fancy. Look at Okra. That's a dumb name too, but you're very cute. Judy. Oh, it's so cute. Montague. Okay. Aspect. Why would you name your husky Aspect? That's a Jim Ham face. I know. Just so dumb. Kawahoos. Thank you. Just Kawahoo. That's all. Back to filters. No. I want Kawahoo. Thank you. I have to scroll down through all of these. This is stupid. Confirm. I know. This is starting to get a little irritating. Kawahoo. Okay, thank you. And then apply. Apply the filter. Hello? This thing is being weird. Oh my god. Look at Peanut. Oh, Peanut. Volbeat? What is that? Murphy's, Irish. What? Pantera. Oh my god. Look how cute. Beverly. Hailstorm. Toby. Look Look at Melody. Holy crap. Tank. Hello. Look how cute these dogs are. Robin, Georgie, Bud. Look at Bud's crooked mouth. Volby is a metal band. Oh. Look at Princess. Palmer. Don't name your dog Palmer. Doki. Brooklyn looks cute. And Tinkerbell. Pollo. Oh gosh. Aragorn over here looks a little demented, and I love that. Maddie. Teeny Houdini. Bear. Holy crap. Ford. Oh my God. Savannah. Nougat. Spock. I love that dog. Holy crap. Chapo. Gordita. Oh my God. These dogs. You guys, see? Pollo looks insane. I know Pollo looks very much insane. I love Pollo. I'm Pollo. Oh my God. Wow, that is a cute dog. Lizzie. Okay, we have to find Lizzie. Yeah, so if you're ever wondering like what I might be up to, it might be this. Nacho. Where the hell is Lizzie? How do none of those chihuahuas are named Uganda? Why are they supposed to be named Uganda? So such dirt, much wow. Oh, Radar. Bill. Look at Bill. Bill. Oh my God, Bill. Holy crap. Oh, Lizzie. Thank you, healer. Look at your little face. Oh, you're smiling. Oh, smiling for the camera. Oh, look at your little beard. Oh, my baby. Bill is part fox. Is he? Come on, Bill. Come back. I love you, Bill. Are you part fox? You are so cute. Oh, my God. Look at Zero. Mowgli. Gordy. Goose. Goose has the tears. Goose, do you have an eye infection? Goose, baby. Look at Pomelo. That's like basically Cricket. Clark is cute. I mean, none of these are identical to Cricket. Like the ones I was talking about. Charm might be identical to Cricket. Look at Trixie. That looks like Penelope. Ginger looks really funny. Man, these girl dogs are really getting to me. I keep thinking that if I get another dog, it's going to be a boy. Look at Poppy. Poppy, do you need a home? Oh, $450. Holy crap. Oh, okay. So we got Ralphie and Gabby that we need to look at. Okay. Where's Ralphie? Is Ralphie up here? There's Ralphie. Okay. Oh, Ralphie, you have the tear stains too. I want to look at Ralphie. Gosh, it's so sad because they look so happy, but their little tear-stained eyes, they look so sad. I want both of them. Okay, now we gotta go look at Gabby. Gabby. Hi. That Gabby looks so sweet. Oh, baby. She looks really sweet. Courtney's gonna end up with another dog. How do you know if the dog's gonna identify as a boy? Fair. Look at this dog's face. Burp. He's cute. Oh, that's very cute. Okay, Poppy. I love you, Poppy. Chaparro. Barini. Prancer. Look at Prancer's stupid face. That is a dumb face. Luna. Oh. Oh my God. He's 25 pounds. Oh my God. It's a loaf of bread with a snoot. Oh my God. I love him. Oh, Draco, I love you so much. Holy shit, I love that dog. Pebbles looks cute. Margarita, Kipper, Roger. I love that name. Okay, bonded pair. Can't do that, but wow, you are cute. Simba. Gapey? Why would you name your dog? Why would you do that? Oh my God, Draco. Oh my God, Draco. Look at Theodore. Hank and Ginger. Oh my God. Look how stupid Theodore looks. Look at that. Holy crap. I don't know. Draco. I think I need Draco. Look at Ruby. Oh, Charlie and Arnie. Which babies. You're so happy. Nikita. Oh, two sweet face. Cricket's going to get so upset with me. There's another Peanut. Holy shit, I want that dog. There's puppies, you guys. There's Chihuahua puppies. Okay, so I think we ran out of pictures. Ketchup. Oh, Ketchup. We have to look at Ketchup. There's a dog named Ryan Gosling. That's funny. Wait, there's Ketchup. Oh, Ketchup. Ketchup. Your name is Ketchup. 7 months old. This little guy. Hi, Ketchup. Wait, this is a girl. It's a girl. Oh, your name is Ketchup. You have the stink of other dogs on you. Cricket, I remember when I was looking for Chungus and I was scrolling through this site. Why is it an $850 adoption fee? I think the younger they are, the more expensive they are. And oh, she's already spayed, so puppies usually go really easily. Chungus was $450. Yeah. Yeah, when I was looking for Chunga Choo Choo, when I was scrolling through pictures of dogs, Cricket would get so jealous. She would get so jealous. It was very upsetting. Poor baby. So that's how you can find your own Chungus. Go to adoptapet.com and look up the Chunguses. Puppies have to choose you. I mean, when I had to go to the event and like meet them, and then Chungus picked me, and that was how I knew I have become cumbersome. Whoa, yeah. Wait, cucumbersome. What the fuck does that mean? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. My daughter used to find her cats in nature for free. I mean, all of the cats I've ever had were all free. I've told the story about how my first cat I got because she just kept breaking into my house. So I just kept her. And then another cat was because my grandma was a cat lady, and one of the feral cats that she kept feeding had babies at her house, and so she needed to get rid of one of them. Well, all of them. So we took one after Fatso was run over, and then one cat I just took home with me. I kept because the person was like, "Oh, I need you to watch my cat for a couple weeks while I move." And I was like, "Who the hell needs to have somebody watch your cat while you move? Just like move." And then what? And that cat moved with me quite a few times, and she was fine. But when I let her be an outdoor cat again, she was like, "Peace," and I never saw her again. But yeah, he was like, "I just need you to watch her for a couple weeks," and then I watched her for like 5 years until she ran away. Good kitty. Yeah, she was I mean, if she was a human, she would have been shot, but she was a cat, so I was like, well, I mean, she doesn't know any better. How the hell she kept getting into the house, I don't know. To this day, I can't tell you how it is that she got into the house. But eventually we just let her into the house. I'm getting tired. My parents gave me a cat for Christmas one year. Did they obtain it through the cat distribution system, or because like really the only reason why I understand cats being at a shelter is if they go missing and like, or if they're running about and somebody like takes them and brings them to the shelter and you have to go get your cat back. But like, other than that, I don't get it. Like, no, just let the cats wander around and then they find their home. That's odd. They're so picky. Was it cold out? Did you feed it? Honestly, what the sad part is I was living with family, and I was like, I'm going to be gone for the weekend. And she's out. Can you please? She usually comes back around 8:30. Can you please just make sure that she comes in the house? And they didn't. She never came back. Her name was Coco. I miss her. She would have died by now anyway, though. So I think from the shelter. They should have just picked one up off the street. My cousin, one of her cats. Oh my God, here's a funny cat video. My cousin, one of her cats, just kind of showed up at her house one day. And then one day, he stopped showing up at her house, and she was like, "Yeah, I think he just picked a new home." That's really cute. But no, yeah, with that attitude. Well, I was 24 and she was already like 15. Cats don't live to their 30s. So could you imagine if she was still alive? She's like, no, I was waiting for you, Mom. I'd be like, what the fuck? I miss her. She was so cool. She was a cool cat. Well, that's how she would meow. And she would always meow when you pet her. People kept thinking they were like, she was trying to bite them. I'm like, no, she's being nice. They're like, ah. I had a cat fall out of the tree at my feet, so I took the dingbat home. Oh, she's pawing at your door right now. Coco. I don't know if she and Cricket would get along. Russell Hall is Coco in disguise. Oh no. Oh no. That worries me. And I'm trying to think of all the memories we had. What about your pet bat out there? I haven't heard him talk lately. Like he showed up and I was like, oh my God, there's a bat in my tree. And then like, I haven't heard him since. Like I freaked out about nothing, but I was scared because I was like, well, I don't want the bat to like fly into the house for some reason. I have dogs. Like I can't be doing all this. So, but I didn't need to do anything. I gave it a spider today. I hope he gets it. I captured a spider in my house and I threw it out the back door. So I hope the bat finds it. Dude, the spiders are like relentless. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Okay, so I was walking, I left, okay? I left and I was walking, what? Okay, I was walking Penelope and Cricket and I walked in between one of my cars and the tree and there's a spider web and I was like, ah. So I looped around and I get back to the house and I walk in between the Element and the Jetta, okay? Boop, 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 boop. Another spider web. Ah. I'm like, oh my God. So I strap up Chungus and I'm like, well, yeah, I can just walk between the Element and the tree again because it's I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying? I can just walk between my car and the tree again because I already took down that spider web. No, it was there again. And then I was walking past one of my neighbor's houses and it happened again. I don't even remember how. Oh, there was one of my neighbors, they have like a bunch of trees out front and I like walked underneath it and like it like wiped my head with a spider web. I'm like, get all of these things away from me. Also, did I tell you guys this? I don't remember if I told you this. Oh, I didn't. This all happened on Friday. Okay, so a couple months ago, wait, what about sand cats with that odd shaped head? I've never seen one of those in my life. Poor Coco getting all those butthole pics. So last Friday I was walking the dogs. A couple months ago, I was like, oh my God, my neighbor died. Like all the signs were there. He was older than dirt. Like he would be sitting out in his little lawn chair in his sweatshirt and his sweatpants at like 10 in the morning. He's missing like all of his teeth. His skin was all like dry and eggy. He's on his way out. Like he had his little walker and he would move slower than molasses. It was just like, okay, we're counting down the days. And there was always a man that would show up. He was like pretty much like an age where like probably his son. And he would do little chores around the house while the dude was sitting out in the front yard. I thought, oh, that's cute. Suddenly, I was walking past the house and he wasn't there anymore. But like the guy was there. The guy would be doing chores around the house, but like the dude wasn't there. And then other times I'd walk past the house and there was no movement. There's no sound, there's no lights on. Like the house is very still. And I was like, oh my God, I think he died. This is really upsetting. Months and months and months go by. Well, probably 2 months go by. And I'm like, God, this is really sad. This is really upsetting. I hate it. Friday, I'm walking Penelope and Cricket. And who's out on his walk but that neighbor? I'm like, sir, I've been mourning your death for like 2 or 3 months. Why are you I was kind of mad at him. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, why can't you just be sitting out in your yard like you always are? I thought you died. So that was a shock. But Penelope and Cricket stopped and said hello. A couple seconds later, I found out that Penelope is the most racist creature I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. So I walk around the corner and there's a black man with his daughter. They're out on a walk, very cute. And the black man was very vocal and was like, hey, oh my God, your dogs are so beautiful. We want to pet them. Oh. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Penelope embarrassed me so bad. Oh my God, this was like the worst I've ever seen her behave before in my life. It was awful. I was like, I don't know. I think she's really stressed because I had her say hi to some other people too. And she's getting annoyed and she just wants to go on her walk and trying to make up all these excuses. But I have no idea where this came from. I've never seen her like this. She like backed up and was like ready to pounce and was growling at them. And then the whole time I was trying to get her to let her pet them. Right. Get her to let them pet her. She was growling and like trying to snip at them. I'm like, I have never seen her do this before, ever. Like seconds prior, she was just fine with the white dude. The white dude she hasn't seen in 3 months. At least. It's been actually like kind of a while since she's seen them. Usually when we're out on our walks, I see when I'm with Chongus, when I see that guy. Penelope isn't racist. She just knows the crime statistics. Was he sick in the hospital? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of was like maybe he was sick in the hospital or maybe he was staying at family's house, like family member's house or something. I don't know. Evil people. Maybe a black demon. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it was because they seemed really cool to me. Like he was telling his daughter, like, you got to ask ask if they're okay to like pet the dogs, and like you got to like stick your hand out first and like let the dog sniff, and like teaching her proper manners when it comes to meeting somebody with a dog. Didn't you say she loves watermelon? I know. So she loves watermelon so much. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah. It was a little, I thought they were really nice. And I was like, come here, like let them pet you. And she was nasty. Is Mint Julep Penelope's trainer? I need to ask her about that. Were you training my dogs? What happened here? Seems respectful, but suspicious. I don't know. Honestly, I think she's just racist. Wait, maybe she thought they were going to eat it all on her. Don't eat Penelope. Yeah, don't eat Penelope. Don't do that on. Don't do that on stream, honey. You're very cute. Oh, your sweet little face. I don't know. I think she's just really super racist, which is terrible. Something weird happened before I met her? Did you see the video of the racist turtle? Oh yeah, the one that headbutts black shoes, and then doesn't headbutt the white shoe. I wonder what that's all about. Based Penelope, she's it's. She knows they were up to no good. I don't know, man. They seemed fine to me. You know how I am. I can be racist too. So far, like I mean, it hasn't been like a whole lot, but all the black people that I met in my neighborhood have been like really cool. They've been like normal. It's a weird thing to say. Dog sense of smell is 100K above that of humans. Okay, and what? They don't like the smell of fried chicken or something? Did you see the Raja video? Oh yeah, that shit is crazy. My guy's bitch made. That was terrible. Oh. But yeah, so I thought my neighbor died and he didn't. And then right after that, shock. I had to deal with racist Penelope. Look at this perfect angel. Could you? I couldn't imagine her being. I couldn't imagine her being like that, but I saw it with my own two eyes. It was pretty bad. She was not happy. Okay. What do they think of the lawnmower? I don't really know. They stay in the house during lawn mowing, you know? There must be another reason. No, she's just the thing is, like, have you heard about dogs being racist? Like that was like a what's the word? A stereotype. Like remember on Family Guy when Brian would get all worked up around black people? And it was like a stereotype, like, yeah, dogs are racist. I think it's just a thing with dogs. Was this Penelope's first encounter with black people? It was her first encounter with black people in front of me. I don't know though, because here's the thing. She was found in an abandoned chicken coop, taking care of her puppies. So I don't know. My sister dog hates lawn mowing, guys. Well, what color are they though? Okay, I'm gonna Google this. Are dogs racist? No, dogs cannot be racist because racism is a human social construct. Oh, shut up. They're colorblind, so they can't see them correctly. Oh, but like that might be a thing. If they can only see in like black and white, or if they can only see certain colors. Because they think kids are aliens. It's very rare that they like kids. Lame excuse. Well, like, I'm not asking about like a social construct. I'm asking, like, do they get mad if somebody is a certain skin color? Do they lash out more often? Like, come on. Whenever I hear social construct, I tune out. Like, if it's just a social construct, then nobody's racist. I think it's a thing. I remember it being a thing. I remember that being a stereotype for a long time. Like, yeah, dogs will get like the racist turtle that like headbutts the black stuff, and then it's white, then it leaves it alone. Like the same thing if you look at a person. If a dog looks at a person, like I don't want Penelope to be racist, but her behavior towards a black person versus white people wildly different. Can a human train a dog to be racist? I don't know. Probably. They do have poor memory 10 minutes ago. Wait. Okay. Ask Dankula. He tried, but he got arrested for it. Maybe it's because they can't see darker skin tones. Or yeah, or like when they see them, it looks it stops looking as like I don't want to say it stops looking human. That's rude, but like you know what I mean? Like it doesn't look it looks different and it scares them. The black guy gave her a treat, she'd probably start liking him. Maybe. I don't trust treats from strangers though. Look at that perfect angel. You, oh my little baby. Should we wrap this up soon? Figured I'd head out pretty soon here. Maybe they look like scary monsters for real. I mean that's the thing is like the little kids look like scary monsters too because they don't perceive them as like the proper size, so they think that they're aliens. They like freak out by kids. So I would imagine like skin color probably has an effect on them too. You can train them to dislike a certain person. If you train them to only not like black people and only like white people, then you've created a racist dog. How do you do that though? I mean, I barely know how to train my dogs. Maybe it looks like they're trying to go stealth mode like a predator. Maybe. Stop yawning. Yeah, I'm fascinated by this whole situation. Chungus doesn't seem to have that much of a problem. You don't seem to have a problem, do you? But and Cricket even was like not as bad. Penelope was vicious though, like kind of scary. She's a bit unbothered now though. Look at her living her best life. She's fine. Poor doggos. Why is that shadow coming for me? I mean, it's possible because they don't perceive things the same way that we do. They don't perceive things the same way. They don't have the same color cones. It's a whole thing. Poor puppies. Poor puppies. Do 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 do. Hi. Are you coming back? Oh, you stinker. Come here. No. This dumb little meerkat. Hi. You're cute. Hi. Am I airing out your dirty laundry? I'm sorry. I think she's starting to feel guilty now. You want kisses from Trunka? Yeah, she bit you, huh? Yeah. She's sick of your shit. Yeah, Chungus bit Cricket a couple times. So my nose is like super runny all of a sudden. Yeah, you give kisses. You don't want up there, or do you? No, I heard that. Which dog is the king of the house? Well, they're all girls. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like Penelope's probably the ringleader. Bad Chungo. She was sick of Cricket's shit, though. Cricket has been like nothing but a jealous little butthole ever since Chungus moved in. And yeah, so Chungus just finally was like, I'm done. Yeah, you're just a baby. You're just a little baby. Can they smell brain synapses? What? This fan is not doing anything. I'm hot as hell. Can't wait to get back to my AC. I need to get back to my AC. How many degrees is it? Ugh. Penelope's going to teach the other two to be racist now. Hopefully not. That bothered me. Thank you. Yeah, you're cute. You want to go lay down? It's not the most comfortable having to hold you, but okay. All right, what else are we going to do before I go? We were talking about so much, and now we're not. Chunga choo choo, chunga chunga choo choo. The monsoon dust storm that rolled here earlier dropped the outdoor temperature 9 degrees. Oh, nice. Go drink more hot coffee. Not this hour. I'll be up all night. Cover Raja before logging out. No, for two things. One, that would take like longer than just a few minutes. But secondly, YouTube would flag the hell out of me for violence and stuff. And then that would just bury me in the algorithm and cause a lot of problems for me and then make me not want to do this anymore. So I'm also still waiting for Taylor's confession. Me too. I'm sorry. I apologize. I should just stop going off of like chat vibes and just do my own thing and ignore you guys from now on. Because exactly. Hello. Chat vibes are the best shows, except everyone's complaining. Not everyone. We had one complaint tonight, okay? I would definitely ignore us. I mean, people do that. We don't want that. We want YouTube to like you as much as we do. Yeah, they would definitely not like me at all if I played anything from that video. It's fine. The yapping streams are fun. I just want to see if she said anything particularly insane. Well, she did admit to some wild stuff, but we will need to go over that. You know what else? Oh God, there's this other. I was going to talk about the creepy lady that fell in love with her psychiatrist. Wow, that lady's insane. But we've never gotten to it. She has said some stuff that's particularly insane. Simpcast covered her. That means I can't. I don't know. I know Ari Jacob has been talking about it. Were you on that episode? Nope. I haven't been on there in a while. The lady with the 20-part series. I think it's more than that now, though. I think it's more than that. And there's just like too much to try and go through to figure out like, do you watch all of them or just some of them or very overwhelming. And she's insane. She's insane. Oh my gosh, she's insane. So I don't know. I feel like Simpcast covers many things. Very true. Wait until people start falling in love with AI. They already have. Yeah. They already have. There was some crazy story about a guy that left his wife for his AI bot thing, his chat GPT. And they like got schmoo scheidel when his chat GPT girlfriend broke up with him. There's like a whole like there are like many cases of people just super lonely and falling in love with their chat GPT friend. I, on the other hand, fight with Grok on a regular basis because it's a turd. I mean, seriously, Grok is an idiot. Grok doesn't know what two blonde chihuahuas and one black and white chihuahua is, as you can see in the thumbnail. I asked for two blonde chihuahuas and one black and white chihuahua. Do you see two blonde chihuahuas in that picture? No. I just accepted what I had, what I got. I hate fighting with Grok. Living in a fish island. There's subreddit groups called My AI Boyfriend. People are engaged to their AI. Oh my God. You are the second blonde chihuahua. It was me all along. Grok gave me some pretty good lyrics for a song for my main character in a story I wrote recently. Well, it's nice that Grok is nice to you, but Grok is usually useless for me. Ask for three blonde chihuahuas. I said, draw me a cartoon of a woman with blonde hair, blue eyes, and large breasts, two blonde chihuahuas, and a black and white chihuahua. I saw your Discord photo in Zia's Discord where Chungus has a green sweater. She's so pretty. You guys want to see this picture? So cute. I've shared this on stream before. Where is this picture? Oh shit, where is this picture? Hello? Dogs. Is it in dogs? It should be in dogs, right? Where the fuck is it? Why wouldn't it be in a dogs folder? Is it in? There you are. Oh, you're so beautiful. Do, 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 do. She's so freaking cute. Hello. Where did I lose it? Is it here? Hello? Yeah, there it is. Choo-choo. Oh, what a baby. Grok can't even change a timing belt exactly. We need to talk about how stupid people are for getting mad at Millie Bobby Brown for being happy and married and adopting a girl. Dude, that whole thing is like absolutely insane to me. Like they were freaking out when she got engaged. Like, by the way, nobody cared. I'm just gonna hold on a minute, Chunga. Nobody cared that Drake was grooming her. They didn't care about that. Nobody flipped a lid. They're all just like, Drake's gonna Drake, I guess. But she chooses on her own when she's like 19 or something like that to be engaged. She says yes when John Bon Jovi's son proposes. And then she gets married and people are throwing fits about that. Like, why are you getting married? You're so young. I don't know. Why did you think it was okay for Drake to groom her? And then now she's decided to adopt a baby with her husband. She's a millionaire, by the way, and so is he. Like, they have the funds for this. They have the means. They have plenty of resources if they need help. Okay. But for some reason that's bad. But they're like, yeah, we're gonna get married and we want to adopt a baby. Like there's a problem with that. Simply because she's young. She's legal. It's legal. Did you know that that's legal? It's legal. She's what, 21 right now? It's legal for her to adopt a baby. This isn't like a 15-year-old adopting a baby, you idiots. It's so backwards. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. They both have their parents they can either reach out to for advice or for help or whatever. Like, it's so crazy to me. I don't get it. There's no reason for them not to do it. Like, they want to do it. What's the problem? People are so insane. But here's Chungus. Look at my little baby. With your little sweater. You're so cute. And she doesn't know how to use her front legs. She thinks that she can't use them. It's so cute. It's so cute. Who was mad? Leftists? They seem to hate marriage. I don't know. The internet? I wish Chongus could walk. I wish you could walk in your sweater. She definitely can't jump up on furniture. And she can't do her jump kicks. She tried. And she biffed it pretty hard. She's so funny. She's so cute. I love her. Yeah, that's my little doofus. She's so pretty. I love her. Choo choo, you're so cute. What an angel. The hoodie is so slimming. Chungus, you're perfect. Look, she lost 2 pounds. She's doing fine. You're a baby. Everyone's mad. Writers say she should have gotten pregnant. But like, how do they know what her fertility situation is? Yeah, you definitely have the like super fundamentalist types, like the extra like Christian conservative types that think like, well, what about your bloodline and all of that crap? Like, no, you should definitely get pregnant and have babies. Like, how do you know that one of them might have? How do you know that one of them doesn't have fertility issues? And aren't you the freaks that are constantly being like, no, if you have an unplanned pregnancy, especially if you're too young, if you're like you're very young, you're not ready to do all this, you should not abort. You should definitely give your baby up for adoption. Well, who the hell is supposed to adopt the baby if you aren't allowed to adopt the baby because you're supposed to be alt-right? Who's supposed to adopt the baby then? You don't want gay people adopting the baby, so who's supposed to do it? Hi, Chunk. Hi. I love you. I didn't know adopting someone who needs a family is now bad. I know that's some people prefer to adopt. Well, like, hello, again, like if you're going to be a part of the movement that says like don't abort, you should adopt. Well, then why are you discouraging people from adopting? Why wouldn't you say like that's like the right thing to do? I feel like it's the right thing to do. I don't I don't understand what the issue is. Isn't that like because then like you don't then you come on, go, go, go. Hold on a second. Well, I guess that means it's a song and a jiggle.
Oh, we got another? That was amazing.
Okay. Courtney will adopt the baby. Well, I will adopt a dog. They give love a bad name. They're living on a prayer. Now they can never say goodbye. Oh, man. You referenced the last one that you referenced. Whew. Bon Jovi went downhill fast. And there's people who said that she should use a surrogate. It's nobody's damn business. How about she's an adult and then she made up her own mind? I don't think you babble. Well, hello, New Day. Okay. Well, that's nice. I don't know what that means. But on that note, I think I'm going to head out. But now we have a plan. I'm going to replace the timing belt on my car. And then Mayhem Bear is going to help me figure out how to replace the timing belt on my Jetta. And then what else? We're going to do a members only stream soon. Where I'm going to expose members to my mom's boyfriend's band from the 90s. And then I'm going to learn German and maybe a new song. Do a live repair stream with Mayhem Bear coaching. That's going to be a disaster. Are you actually heading out? Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon. Yeah, and then I'm going to try and do some content farming situation. Exactly. Oh, so you want me to destroy the Jetta and never have the one car that I wanted to keep. Cool. Thanks, Lounge Singer. First you fat shame my dog and now this. Great. Enjoy your ban. Okay. So hopefully I can get some, start hammering out some other content soon. And all that. And then members, keep an eye out for some future streams because we have to start doing that. And yada, 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 yada. Okay. All right. So I'm going to head out now. But like I said, keep an eye out for some new stuff. Courtney, did you get dinner yet? Well, I had a steak and some salad before the stream. Yeah. So stay tuned for some more content and stuff. And then, wait, you guys, views of content videos, you can get it to 1K pretty soon, I think. That's the plan. Also, for your birthday, I'll get you whatever you like. Okay. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to go. I'll leave. We can discuss all these matters another time. I don't know why we waited until I decided to leave to start bringing all this stuff up, but whatever. Stay tuned. In the meantime, what do you mean too early? This is the time that I always sign off on a Monday. It's not even midnight here yet, but this is what, stop arguing with me. I gotta go. Okay. Nobody likes to do trust falls long. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
Stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts well mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew. Forever hold our nights to you. Walking out until daylight. City's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew. Forever hold our nights to you. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.